now let's talk first date etiquette. All right. Now, is it smart to talk about debt on the first date, or is that an immediate mood killer? I want y'all to put a red flag in the chat if you think that's a no-no. Okay. So what do y'all think?
Oh, that's a bad red flag. Don't talk to me about your your debt on the first date. Baby, I'd be so dry. Child, that'll just dry everything up. You're talking to me about your debt on the first date. I don't even want the appetizer no more. You done pissed me off. No, I don't want to hear about your debt, your woes. Can you imagine a man talking as you Fantasia husband? Don't come in there. That is what the daddy need to be worried about. If he was doing that on the first date, that's a problem. But please.
I don't even know how you get into that conversation. Yeah, like what you want to eat? Well, time's hard.
Right.
Hey,
man, the interest on this loan.
Or it could be like you said, I was in the process of starting a multi-million-dollar business. The process of, but I just heard that part. That sounded like a hustle.
Oh, he said the process of?
He said I was in the midst of starting my multi-million-dollar business when I met my wife. That's what he said.
No, it ain't a multi-million-dollar business unless it's a multi-million-dollar business.
See, y'all done told the daddy
Let's
up.
say that.
Y'all
Okay.
Nah,
come on now. Ain't no multi-million-dollar business unless you actually had multi-million. Yeah, I was in the process.
It probably turned into it though. Maybe it turned
with
into
her millions. Anyway,
who bought the ring that he presented?
Man,
that's the question.
There's so many red flags in here. It's crazy. The Ruby's are going crazy. It's red flags all over the place.
Yep. Don't talk to me about your money on the first, your debt on the first date. I don't want to know that. We're not going nowhere after that.
That's nasty.
I got this dinner, but after this, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And do you guys think that should you split the bill on the first date?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. For God's sake, no, Rubies, don't kill me. I think ladies, you're not supposed to pay for any dates until y'all in a relationship or some type of talking situation. I don't know. It feels nasty.
It does. If you're doing that, ladies, you got the right to leave. He tried to do that. Leave, stick him with the bill, man. That's crazy.
Nah,
pay your half is crazy.
You got to play your half. All right, let's get to this though, man. Our next guest is the literal definition of bringing the thunder. Whether she's rocking the BET Awards or setting the vibe for the global icons like Burna Boy, she proves time and time again why she is one of the most sought after DJs in the game. She's also celebrating being the first African-American live pro DJ on TikTok. She is currently ranked #1 in TikTok, man. She's the #1 live streamer in the US. Shout out to a friend of the show. Shout out to Storm the DJ. What's up? I was about to call you. I'm about to go right into it because I know Storm. I called Katrina like, hey, Katrina, I don't know if you know this, but Storm is killing TikTok. She is going crazy. And also, Storm was at the wedding that I was FaceTiming. Kiki from Kenny Loudermore jumped out. I was like, yo. So
you was drunk at that wedding.
Having a time.
And I cut it with a butter knife.
I was completely toe up. But Storm, before we get started with this, man, I want to ask you a question. Is it smart to talk about debt on the first date, or is that an immediate mood killer for you?
Oh, you know what? That would be an immediate mood killer. It is not okay to talk about debt on the first day. You know what? Honestly, because most people aren't honest about their debt. They either don't know how much they have, or they're not going to tell you the truth about how much debt they have. So I don't think that's a good first date topic in the first place.
Okay,
absolutely.
Has that ever happened to you before?
I have had a first date that the guy didn't have enough money to pay the bill.
Ooh. What you do?
I paid it. I paid the bill, and he gave me my money back a couple of days later, and I never spoke to him again.
Yikes. How did he try to explain it, Storm? Like, was he like, I'm just in between blessings right now?
His
car. Like, how did he try? What was the excuse?
He really didn't try to explain it. We went to kind of an expensive place, but he picked the place, and we had a drink at the bar, and then we got to the table. We ordered an appetizer, and he went to the bathroom. I said, okay, that's interesting. You go to the bathroom when we first get to the date. And then, the entree came. He went to the bathroom again. I said, oh, no. Oh no.
Oh, he was in there checking that balance.
He was trying to move stuff over.
Right. He was trying to transfer.
Oh, no. He's trying to transfer from his checking to the savings, back to the savings, out to the checking.
Please, I need an extension.
Oh, that's
Please.
terrible.
I need an extension.
He was calling people to Apple Pay him some money.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that's nasty work, man.
At the end of
Okay,
the day, the bill came, and I think it was, I don't know, maybe $150 or something like that. And he was like, I don't have the money. I'm so sorry. Can you pay the bill and I will pay you back? I mean, you can't wash dishes in a restaurant anymore. I think you get arrested. So I think
you're going to jail. Yeah, you're going to jail.
Dang.
That's nasty work. I hate
crazy.
to bring that one back up to you. But all right, let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get to some DJ questions. If you're playing a set and the crowd is looking bored, what is your emergency break the ice track that's guaranteed to get the entire room back on their feet?
Oh, easy. Anything by the name of Bruno or Beyonce. Like,
Come on.
easily. Those two are just such great go-tos. Even remixes by them are great go-tos. So anything Bruno, anything Beyonce, everybody on the dance floor. Especially Beyonce's Love on Top. Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Such a good song.
Love it.
Yeah.
She like that done saved me a couple times.
Now let's talk slow jams. If you're making like a must-have slow song playlist and you can only pick one song, are you putting on Usher's Nice and Slow or Chris Brown's With You?
Oh, no. Because what time is it? It's 7
It's
o'clock.
7 o'clock on the dot. I mean, girl, you know I'm right there with you. Yeah.
What time is it? What time
All
is
you
it?
gotta say is what time is it? We know. Yes.
All right. Well, what is the biggest annoyance a person can do when they approach the DJ booth to make a request? Is it the phone shoving in the face, or is it's my birthday, that entitlement?
You know, I'm okay with playing a birthday request. I think the phone shoving in the face, but you know what? Regardless of all that, I think the taps on the shoulders are a little more. I think the touching the DJ is a little more in our personal space. And I'd rather you hold up a phone with the request. I'd rather you say it's your birthday. I've had people grab me, which is not okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
That's hard.
That's nasty.
Even
work.
the phone is so annoying to me though. Like I've hosted a party and the whole time you in my face like this, and I'm like, you want to hear that song that bad? Go out there and turn it on.
Yeah.
On your phone. Like it's so stupid to me. Like what you spending the entire party like this? Like if you want to hear that song that damn bad, just go turn it on. I don't understand that. I don't. I hate it.
I say that about live on TikTok that people, you're watching me from your phone, and it's really, funny that people really say requests over and over. And I'm like, hey, you could just swipe and go to, swipe and go to.
Right.
But it's all good. It's all good. I think people enjoy listening to certain songs with other people. So I think that's where it comes from.
Is there, before I get to this next question, is there a certain song that you use like right at the beginning of your stream to help bring people in, or maybe you see the chat maybe not as active as is there any tricks where you like, you know what, I'm gonna go right here to ignite the chat?
You know what, there are two. That's a good question, because there's actually two songs that do that for me right now. Mutt by Leon Thomas. Everyone loves Mutt. I don't know why that song is no one's tired of it yet. And speaking of songs that no one's tired of, WizKid Essence. I don't know how that transcends every genre, every person, but WizKid Essence, if people walk into my live and they're hearing Essence, they stay.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Now
good records.
We know you got that global ear. You toured everywhere from the US to Africa. Now, which city or country has the toughest crowd to please? And what's your secret weapon track for those to keep them moving?
I would say my toughest crowd was probably I DJ'd in Vietnam. And I was a little unaware of what to play. I didn't know if I was supposed to play traditional music. Sometimes I play house music. And I remember I started playing just pop music, and I was like, no one is on the dance floor. So, you just start jumping around and trying to figure it out. And eventually, not only house music, but like an older EDM house music, like 2012 house music did it. But hey, I figured it out, and then I think I did Vietnam for the next 2-3 times.
Nice,
wow,
nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
that's tough.
Storm, what's the Storm essential kit? Aside from your decks and headphones, what is the one thing you absolutely must have in the DJ booth to make sure that your set is a success?
You know, I think, becoming a not so, common DJ. I still DJ on vinyl.
Okay.
Wow.
I still use vinyl to DJ. It's how I started learning and what I still DJ on now. I mean, I can DJ on everything. I think when you learn to DJ on vinyl, you can DJ on controller, you can DJ on CDJ, you can DJ on anything. But I actually love vinyl. I love the feel. I love the touch. I love the look. I think it's very Storm. I think it's very me. And I think it's very classic. And especially as a female DJ, to still DJ on vinyl is like a big deal.
That's dope.
That's tough.
Not many
also-
know that.
Match my vinyl to my outfit, so it works. It helps with the
Okay.
The aesthetic, yes.
I feel you.
yeah.
I definitely got a question. So TikTok is the stream new. DJ on TikTok, it has become a complete thing. What made you start going in? How long have you been? Because I mean, now you're number one, and there's a ton of DJs on TikTok streaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea DJs were DJing on TikTok. I didn't know, and I think it's been a few years of it now. I was on Instagram and I saw another DJ, and I was like, "Are you at your house?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm at home." I was like, "DJing on what app?" He was like, "TikTok." And I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah, and I'm making money." And I said, "Oh, come on, sign me up. Come on. What? Please give me the what?" And literally, I started last May. So I've now been streaming on TikTok now for 9 months. I have grown exponentially. I think I hit 100,000 followers in 6 months.
Wow.
And my streams, like I've had, typically my streams have like 500 to 600 people in there, right? I've hit 2,000 people in my live, just sitting there, just like listening to music, watching. So I am so amazed by that app and the fact that, you get to stream and play music and people get to enjoy you and build a community. But yeah. I was shocked myself to find out that DJs were DJing on TikTok. But as soon as I found out, I was like, set me up.
Yeah, guess what? I did too.
Yes. What's the name of your set that you do at night?
It's late nights and red lights.
Yes.
Late nights.
Red lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So I did the same thing. I was like, yo, I think I need to go back to DJing, and it's been cool. It's a community, the streaming community. I think it makes it worth your time. You build this community. I think some of mine. I see some of yours. People jumping into our chat right now. So it's one of those things that you build a community, and also for you, I we have a mutual friend. She was like, it's like she doesn't have to take gigs that she doesn't want because of what's happening on TikTok.
That's so interesting that, people don't know how great, with the pandemic that happened, a lot of things closed down and they never came back. And that is very unfortunate for events and very fortunate for in person. But we learned how to party at home. And I think that because we learned how to party at home by ourselves, we learned how to put a DJ on the Bluetooth speaker and turn it up and, invite some friends over and have a good time. I can't tell you how many times people are in my chat like, "You're on the big speaker at the kickback." And I'm like, this is amazing. Like, this is so great. So I will say, like, I think like in the first few months, I just started turning down gigs. I was like, I do better on TikTok. I do better on TikTok than I do in real life. And I live in a city that it takes me an hour to get anywhere. And it kind of made it more high value, but it also made it worth your while a little bit that, people support your live and they want to listen to you. And, it's interesting that in person, sometimes they don't, pay you what you're worth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A lot of the roomies checking in saying you are the best on TikTok, and they say they have you on the big screen in their house. They listen and they watch. So that's dope.
Yeah, they are. Your people are completely in the TSR chat. So
Zach,
we
got to
appreciate
get
them.
on live.
We do got to get on.
We got to get on live.
We
I'm about to start
my community is
on live.
What
you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Strip.
Hey, nobody does that yet. I mean, nobody does that yet on there.
yeah.
Nobody do that.
Yeah.
Skin and Bone 6. Right after late nights and red lights.
That might be for OnlyFans.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
OnlyFans.
That might
My
be
bad.
For OnlyFans, friend.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Yes.
But I saw one of the roomies ask Storm, did she miss the in-person energy from the crowd?
No, I still do in-person events. I definitely still do in-person events. And I'm not going to take that away. I still need in-person. DJing on streaming is much harder than DJing in person. I don't have anybody that I see. I can't hear anybody say anything to me. So sometimes that takes an adjustment. And sometimes I do miss the in-person of seeing people. So I have 4 or 5 in-person gigs coming up. I just don't do them as much as I stream. I stream 5 days a week. I might do an in-person gig once a week or once every other week. So the streaming is definitely my dominance, but I've been a DJ for 10 years. So I still have lots of clients that I do in-person gigs for. And it's healthy to rotate a little bit. Staying at home and in this space and just DJing from my phone is not a full life of DJing.
Right.
Absolutely.
Makes sense.